You know that feeling, right? That really strange, powerful sensation that you are reliving a moment for the second time? That eerie feeling is called déjà vu, and it's one of the most universal yet mysterious experiences we all have. So let's dive in and decode what's really going on inside your brain when it happens.
Okay, just imagine this for a second. You're walking down a street you have absolutely never been on before.
You're in the middle of a totally normal conversation, hearing the same sounds, seeing the same sights.
And then, bam, it hits you. This sudden, overwhelming feeling just washes over you.
I've been here before, even though your logical mind knows for a fact that you haven't. So what is this powerful little glitch in our perception? Well, let's get into the science behind it.
All right, so first things first, we need to be really clear about what déjà vu actually is, and maybe more importantly, what it isn't. Déjà vu feels so much like a memory, but here's the thing. It's not. The key word to hang on to here is illusion. It's this powerful feeling that a completely new moment is somehow repeating itself, and that creates a conflict between what you feel and what you know is true. So, let's just get this out of the way. This isn't some supernatural warning or proof of past lives. Scientists are pretty confident that it's not a glitch in the matrix, but actually a fascinating and completely normal glitch happening right inside your brain. Now, to really understand this glitch, you gotta know that your brain doesn't just have one single memory system. Nope, it has two very different systems that most of the time work together perfectly. Think of it like a tag team. On one side, you have the familiarity system. It's super fast, totally automatic, and it just gives you that gut feeling that you know something. Then you've got the recollection system. This one's a bit slower, more thoughtful, and it handles the actual details of a memory, like where did it happen, when. They're usually in perfect sync. Déjà vu is what happens when they're not.
And that brings us to the leading scientific explanation for déjà vu. It's called the memory misfire theory.
So, it all comes down to timing. According to this theory, your brain's super-fast familiarity signal basically jumps the gun, firing a split second too early. Then, your slower recollection system kicks in to find the detailed memory that matches that feeling of knowing, but it comes up totally empty. There's no actual memory there to find. And that conflict, that little argument inside your head between a feeling and a fact, that's what creates the strange, surreal sensation of déjà vu.
It's like this internal tug-of-war, you know? One part of your brain is shouting, "Hey, I know this," while the other part is calmly saying, no, actually, you don't. That feeling of dissonance, that's déjà vu. Just a tiny timing error creating a really powerful illusion. Now, while that misfire theory is the strongest contender, scientists are exploring a few other ways this cool little neural hiccup might be happening. For instance, the dual processing theory suggests our brain has parallel pathways for information, and if one lags just slightly, the second signal feels like a repeat. Or what about the attention split theory? This idea is that you might have a tiny lapse in focus, so your brain logs a scene once without you realizing it, and then again a millisecond later when you're paying attention, making it feel like a replay. Other ideas point to tiny misfires in our brain circuits, especially when we're tired, or even our brain's own predictions about the future matching reality so perfectly it feels like we're remembering it. It's a really active area of research. So what does this all mean for you? Well, the big takeaway here is that not only is this experience super common, it's actually a sign of a healthy, functioning brain. In fact, you're most likely to get déjà vu when you're a teenager or in your early 20s or during times when you're really stressed out or tired. This just suggests it's a normal byproduct of a brain that's busy, active, and maybe a little overworked. So get this. Far from being a sign that something is wrong, that weird feeling is actually proof that your brain's internal fact-checking system is working perfectly. It's correctly identifying that the feeling of familiarity is false, and it's that successful catch that feels so strange to us. So, the next time it happens, just remember this. It's not a message from another dimension. It's just your brain having a tiny neural hiccup, briefly confusing the signal for "this feels familiar" with the one for "I have definitely seen this before." It's really one of the most compelling illusions our mind can create. And it kind of makes you wonder, doesn't it? What other fascinating tricks and illusions is your brain creating for you right this very moment?